Skibby!
In the 90s, think about it, there was the Ferrells, Johnson and Friends.
Play school.
Mr. Squiggle!
They are our own stories. We can relate to them. We can see them. We know people like that at home. And it's in our Lao speak as such.
We can celebrate the wonderful diversity that Australia is.
There's a unique sense of humour to Australian content. Naturally, when an Australian kid hears an Australian voice or sees their environment reflected back to them, it means something to them.
And that's the whole thing. They love watching themselves, if you like. They want to see other people like themselves on television. To not have that is to lose part of their heritage.
Australian kids are savvy media users. They like content made for them and prefer Australian programs.
If we don't have Australian shows anymore, then what would little kids do without being able to watch their shows that they would like as a kid?
Australian parents like to be involved in choosing suitable content for their child.
I pretty much know all the Wiggles songs.
Dance Academy, for instance.
Shows like Little Lunch, to see, what their concerns are at school and seeing that then transferred onto the screen and seeing it on television later is, amazing.
Having Australian content particularly helps cultivate a sense of identity of being Australian and what that means exactly.
We need Australian content not just to be Australian for its own sake, but to be of a very, very high quality.
Something for kids to be proud of and come from here too.
Yeah.
There's an opportunity there for shows to help guide children through social situations or through events in their lives. They might be able to work through those issues and connect with the characters and be able to find ways to solve some of their problems.
Australian content has an international reputation for high quality. Right now, there are content quotas on our commercial networks, but these quotas are in peril. The networks want them abolished. Our content industry generates $100 million a year, exports to over 150 countries, and employs thousands of people who will be out of work.
You forget how much Australian content shapes your life growing up. What kid didn't want to jump through the screen and get to be a part of that world?
Australian TV is just so full of wonderful characters who are sort of reminiscent of, our culture and our childhood and the way life is in Australia. It's really important.
Australian children's content is not something we can take for granted. We want Aussie stories on Aussie screens, and Aussie children dreaming Aussie dreams.
If you feel passionate about Australian kids' content and you want to see more of it made, you need to get active.
Write, call, even walk into your local member's office.
And ask them to support your support.
You want Australian content for Australian children.
Save Kids TV!
Hunter, can I ask you who's your favourite, Giggle or Hoot?
The Wiggles.